Some Devils. J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. And we got one paid question. Only one for the day and got none yesterday. That's motherfucking acceptable. I told you. 2 a day, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days a year. That's what the dog expects. Get them in, goddammit. It's in the goddamn description box, all the info. This one's from Adam Torres. Hey, J-Dog, for shits and giggles, since you had Chris Garza on the channel, I'd like to see you review their Suicide Silence 2007 album, The Cleansing. If that is too much deathcore for you, then review their song Unanswered. Don't even need to, bro, to be honest with you, because by the time this video goes up, I told you I was at the goddamn Suicide Silence show. I mean, I think I watched 4 songs in totality. I gave my goddamn tweetcore fucking show review, and it's about my review on it as far as the music is hearing it live, pretty much what I expected. The only thing that wasn't as bad is I expected there to be some of the more of the crying fucking clean vocals. Because that's whatever the bullshit fucking deathcore bands they play in my gym, and they play them all the fucking time. There's all those yelling vocals, tough guy shit, and then it goes into these fucking just sissy ass, pansy ass, pink thong on a dude wearing fucking clean ass girly fucking vocals. That's what it goes into all the fucking time. I didn't hear any of those. It's just a very Pantera-ish, kind of like black metal / a pinch of death metal, I guess, type vocals. The vocals were live. Which the vocals were annoying. The most annoying shit was the chugga chugga riffs, and the drums sound like complete ass. Just triggered to all motherfucking hell. Not saying that some of the extreme metal music isn't the death metal scene and shit like that too. It is, and that was becoming a complaint. And especially in the early 2000s, that became a fucking thing. Like fuck yeah, like why did you think that sounded good? Like to be honest with you, No Trigger sounds best, and blast with that. Now, don't be wrong. I like some albums with triggers. I'm not saying I fucking don't. I like a shitload of them. But to be honest, it probably would sound better. Even if it was a pinch not quite as fast, um, it would sound fucking better. Like, look at how the goddamn blast beats on Reek of fucking Putrefaction sound. They sound fucking heavy, dude. That clickety. Why do you think that sounds good? All you band members out there, shit. There's a little fucking tip for you. There's an idea for band music too. Be a death metal band and blast. Write some goddamn good songs too. I'm tired of hearing this stale bread bullshit. Write some goddamn good jamming ass fucking catchy and memorable. That's the big thing. Not monotonous bullshit. And do blast beats and shit, but it doesn't have to be straight blast beats. It doesn't have to be Chrissy and non-goddamn stop. I'm not saying that, but you have blast beats and you have no triggers. I'm not saying nobody's doing that, by the way. It's just, but it's not the norm. It's not what everybody's done, especially if they have blast beats. The bands that aren't like death metal wise, we don't use triggers. Yeah, you also don't have any blast beats, and quite frankly, you're boring as fuck. So yeah, you damn sure don't fucking need them. But a band like, if you're gonna try to be like a Deeds of Flesh style fucking death metal band, that's the worst part about Deeds. Even the good albums is like on Path the Weekend and shit. Triggers sound like shit. Granted, I still like the album. I don't think they're unbearable to where they're terrible, but they do sound like shit. Trading Pieces, they sound like shit. Again, great album. I like those. But if you had to take one, the albums would be even a little bit better if it had no triggers. Just telling you. So, then as far as the review, then that's kind of my. I mean, dude, it's literally that. What I was correct on. It's a fucking more brutal version of Slipknot, Korn, and Limp Bizkit. That's literally what it is. All the crowd with their dude. That's another thing. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever said on this channel. That was a big pet peeve. Easy E knew it. Sea Dog knew it too. The three of us going to shows. Dude, I want to see those goddamn feet nailed to the fucking floor, jumping up and down. That's canoe as fuck, brah. That ain't death metal. I mean, put it to you this way, dude. You think you went back down in 1985, 1986? You think Jeff Becerra was jumping up and down with a guitar? You think Evil Chuck was jumping up and down? How often do you see Corpse Grinder jumping up and down? See Big Willie from the goddamn Tish jumping up and down? Look at early fucking Sinister shit. Never seen, I've seen Sinister. Well, I was there in 1999, goddammit. Not as cool as Cross the Sticks, Diabolical Summoning. Jumping up and down. Did you see Gay Dave and Morbid Angel during the good years? Fucking Altars of Madness, jumping up and down. That's poser shit. That's what am I, a goddamn fucking uh, what is that goddamn fucking thing called from the 80's? What, MC Hammer goddamn show? That's what that shit's for, dude. I think I'm at a goddamn MC Hammer show, but that's what that crowd likes too. The biscuit, Pantera, the corns, the nut, bruh. Jumping up and down bullshit. The crowd's all doing it. The band's fucking doing it. You know what's bad, dude. Anytime you see jumping up and down, you see that dumbass dude saw a chick right behind me. Keep in mind, I was, you know what the venue was like, but it was a big fucking open room, stage, right? Packed to the gills, shoulder to shoulder, with nothing but canoeness. And I was off to the doorway because there was like a wall and shit. There's the bar inside. They're selling merch, and there's an entrance door. I was like right inside the door, and there's a chick doing the goddamn dumbass homo as hell fucking crab walk. I was like, first off, you're like way in the fucking back, like right where you could just walk in. It's not like anyone can see. I guess not that matters. It's just, I don't know. You just look extra fucking stupid as opposed to if you're doing it around the pit or something. That's the first time I saw that in person. The first time I even heard the crab walk was either Tommy or Craig asked me on Hellcast. What was that, 4 or 5 years ago? Never even heard of it. Sure as shit, never seen it before. I go to this canoeness. It's where it was at. The jumping up and down shit though, that would spill into sometimes you get a good band. I'm sure fucking Internal Bleeding's doing that bullshit. Bands that you kind of liked, like you might, for example, if you saw Dehumanized, which again, I like that first disc, and that's it. When that we're back shit, suck balls, just for the goddamn record. There's a chance that you would see them doing it. There's a chance. Actually, I do remember this, dude. I remember when we were going to the Ohio Death Fest. It was either 2000 or 2001. And we're driving to that fucking long ass fucking haul hike ass to the goddamn Flying Machines. That's where it was at. And it was the year Discord from California played. When Maddie Way was still singing for the band. The latest release out was She Lay Gutted. And again, you thought Elvis Presley would have walked in that motherfucker when they went on stage. I got my picture with Maddie. He was a nice guy, cool guy. But by the way, Maddie, what the fuck? You're going to reply to my goddamn emails? Want to do She Lay Gutted on vinyl? Been ducking me like a motherfucker for 3 years now. If you know Maddie Wade, tell him the dog's interested. Hell's Headbangers. She Lay Gutted on vinyl. It's been on vinyl. What the fuck hasn't? It's been on 12-inch goddamn picture disc in 1999. I know I have it. And it's never been on vinyl. Dog wants to do it on vinyl. Gatefold cover, posters, splatter vinyl, the whole goddamn works. Hit me up, motherfucker. Got files and I need approval. Now that I said that, they'll probably do it themselves. What the fuck? 25 goddamn years, still not on vinyl. We're thinking about it. You ain't thinking about shit. You ain't doing it. Send it over the hells. We'll have it done right. Shit, you're right, too, goddammit. Anyways, got my picture with fucking Maddie. It's cool, but I remember on the goddamn way there, Sea Dog, we're driving the goddamn clown car. Me, Eric, and Chase driving up there. Just, talking pre-show shit, listening to tunes, of course. And I remember Sea Dog saying, I better not see no jumping up and down bullshit by Maddie Way. And the reason he said that is because it was you could get that. Go to Fetus. There's probably idiots jumping up and down. Granted, I never seen John again. Don't beat up on them too much hard. I've been to Fetus many times. I never seen John Gallagher jumping up and down. I never seen Sparky jumping up and down. I never seen Jason, whatever the fuck his last name now in Ms. Redx. Never seen his ass jump around. Maybe they do now, but they did in the early fucking 2000s. And I highly doubt John does. I can't see that fucking old ass man doing that. Because I'm sure he knows. And granted, does he care if the crowd does it and shit? As long as he's getting his paycheck, I doubt he gives a flying fuck what's going on. But that's with those type of bands, it was a chance. You're like, oh man, hope I don't see it. Hope I don't see it. Well, that's a little fucking fun fact to you too. You ain't death metal. You ain't black metal. You ain't the true shit. If you're jumping up and down, what again? What we have fucking MC Hammer, brah? Those are shit. And there was tons of that, and dude, the tunes were just awful. I literally, Pantera is definitely better by a very large goddamn margin. Let's just say that. Order questions, goddamn it. These are all goddamn order questions. Holy shitski. 2, 4, 5. Holy fuck. 9 of them. See how many of these we can get done. Mark Aurelio Levinson. What's up, J-Dog? A new devil had to pick up Alter's Youth Against Christ CD after your video. Can't go wrong with that, dude. That's what I'm talking about. How many of you think of those poser-ass, flat brim wearing, ear gauge having, neck beard riding, fucking canoe central motherfuckers at Suicide Silence owned Altar Youth Against Christ? Zero. Guaranteed zero. And if there was one, well, there definitely was one. This guy, the dog. But if there was a second, it's because that guy was dragged there too for whatever goddamn reason. He wasn't going there willingly. He got in for fucking free, guaranteed. Or if he did pay, it's because he's like, yep, the girlfriend likes this shit, man. It's just music for girls. This the acceptable heavy shit for chicks, brah. Like, oh yeah, makes sense. I like the real shit. I like the Tish, Putrefaction, Alter, Christian, Angel Corpse, man metal. Like, yeah, makes sense. Gotcha. Let me get you a beer, homie. I didn't meet that person, by the way, but I'm just saying that's best case scenario. Love Sinister's Cross the Sticks and Diabolical Summoning. Cannot go wrong with those bangers of bangers. Absolute fucking tens. They tore my goddamn nads off. They absolutely will do that. They'll fucking tear your fucking nads out and meat hook sodomize you, goddammits. Any other bands in the style of Ultra/Sinister that a new devil should check out? Don't fucking sleep on those first two Gorefest albums, brah. Mind Loss is banger of bangers. Mental Misery is one of the fucking greatest death metal songs ever written in the early 90s. And False, they were changing, lyrics going a little bit more political, but that album is fucking great. The leads, the leads are fucking great on it, especially on songs like Mass Insanity and The Glorious Dead. Cannot go wrong with that. After that, that's when they started to really goddamn canoe it up, cock rock it up, fucking hell yeah, let's sell more goddamn records. This is what Carcass is doing, bro. This is some Tombs going, bro. Granted, I will give him this, especially with his vocal style and shit. It had a little bit of a unique edge to it, to where it didn't sound like anybody, but it was like, come on, guys, if you're gonna do this, like, all right, we're a death rock band now, change your fucking name. And if they had that dumb as hell GF logo in clean font, you're like, there's no way this is gonna be good. The first two albums, goddammits, that's from the Netherlands. Not as good. They did one album and we're back. And then the We're Back album, it wasn't bad, but it sounded literally nothing like the fucking band sounded like. The band Ceremony. They did an album. I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. On the original LP, of course. And then there's Hell's actually might have CDs in stock. I know we had them in and out. I think Vic Records reissued it 3 years ago or so. Check the site. But Ceremony sounds very much like that Netherlands style, like Sinister, like in that style. It's a good album, but I mean, is it better than Diabolical Summoning? No, but it's definitely for that goddamn fan base. It's kind of like, for example, if we're talking like the South American scene, you had what I would consider the top two of that South American sound from the 80s would be INRI, and then you had Morbid Visions. But like with stuff like Holocausto Good, Expulsor, Sex Trash, that was like Mutilator. I like some of those too, but it's like they were not as good. Like Holocausto's album, it is good. I like it. I own it. But is it as good as Morbid Visions? Is it as good as INRI? No. That's where Ceremony is too. But same families, but just not as good. That's who I would recommend right off the top of my goddamn head. Andrew Shaw. Hey, J-Dog. Who do you listen to and enjoy more, Venom or Bathory? Oh, shit. That's a goddamn tall order. Probably Venom, just because I like more Venom releases than Bathory. I like 4 Bathory albums. Although I kind of do like that Requiem album, too. That's like their thrash album. Isn't that a drum machine on there, too? With the pile of skulls. But to me, it's not Bathory, but I enjoyed it as a release. Prostitution's on there. I remember that being a good song. Been a while since I spun it. But Blood, Fire, Death, Down, I love those. And then from Venom, I like Possessed down. So those 4 albums. And then I love Cast in Stone. They had all the singles and shit. I mean, it's pretty close. But if I had to pick one or the other, probably Venom, but not by much at all. I mean, it's kind of to be honest, it's kind of a coin flip. Also, I know KK Warslut is hanging out in the bathroom and HHR drinking beer. Have him sign my shirt for me, would you? Much obliged. He's not hanging out in the bathroom, but he is hanging out in the goddamn warehouse, of course, feet kicked up. He's checking out all those demos for all those bands we're signing, eating pizza, drinking a cold one. Fuck yeah, of course he is. Never, dude, literally, that's the kind of shit people would say. And they were serious. They weren't like joking. It's like, what, dude? The guy's in Australia. I've never met the motherfucker in my life. hoping to a Metal Threat, but pretty confident I'll get a meet and greet. But I'm not confident on the video. I asked him if he'll shoot a vid, and he didn't say 100% no, but basically said no, which is kind of a bummer. Jason Gregory, J-Dog, longtime customer here. Thanks for providing all the poser crushing material over the years. As crushing as it gets. Question, why you gotta be such a wimp about Mental Funeral? Question mark. Fucking boring record, blah blah. Puts me to sleep. I don't like music that you need shrooms or fucking gotta smoke a patty to enjoy. Or do ecstasy or a line of coke to get into. Should just come all organically. I think it's time you pull up your cargo pants and give that record another spin and face the fact that it's one of the all-time heaviest. It's heavy. The sound is good. Like for example, that has a good drum sound. It has a good everything fucking sound. It has a good atmosphere. It's just there's literally like two songs they're uplifting and good and enjoyable. The rest is fucking boring. I think most people like that record for a few reasons. One, um, as far as the newbies getting in it, they feel like they have to. It's like, oh, if I don't like this, I'm a fucking poser. So it's almost like out of necessity, they feel the necessity to. Two, the old heads that picked it up at the time, and that was one of the first death metal records they heard because it sounded gritty and raw. Like maybe let's say they're old, but they're not old to the extent where they bought fucking Mantis and Death demos. You know what I mean? In '84 and shit, they didn't pick up Seven Churches in '85, that type of shit. But they got into death metal maybe like '89, '90, that type of era, '91, and Metal Funeral was one of the first albums they picked up, so they don't have a lot to compare it to. I think those guys, again, I can understand that too. But for me, it was just more of a doom record, and it's kind of fucking boring. I don't think it sucks, and I'd be honest with you, I did re-listen to it maybe a month ago, and I will say this, it was better than I remember. But I'm like, it's just boring. I was like, there's no, it's too goddamn slow. It's too goddamn nothing's going on. So that was my goddamn fucking review. Check out my band Torture Rack. Yeah, I believe I've heard it. I'm almost positive we had it in stock. Primeval Onslaught, pure dumbbell death metal since 2012. Later, brah. I've listened to it. Don't remember it. I think I specifically listened to it because yeah, we got them in stock and it looked like it was up my alley. I put on the player. It's in the I forgot more metal than you know camp pile. Jacob Chavez. What's up, J Dog? Would love one of those Deicide stickers if you got them. God damn, bro, you out of the motherfucking loop. It's been gone for almost a year. I've noticed that the throwback OS old school death metal bands care a lot less about speed and aggression than bands from the era they worship. Yep. Just like that altar goddamn fucking Youth Against Christ. That's got speed, that's got aggression, that's got oomph, that's got fucking sack. 90% of which today's bands do not fucking have at all. Again, what it is, dude, they're trying to capture, not specifically that, sound. Like where you put on some of these old school death metal bands, I didn't hear the new fucking Twink Mold, but the first two albums you put them, yeah, this sounds like 90s death metal. Cerebral Rot, this sounds like 90s death metal. Who's in a Fetid, sounds like 90s death metal. Who was another one? You know all they are. A lot of them are on like fucking Maggot Stomp and $20 Spin and Dark Descent and those labels. And it sounds like that. I was like, and some here and there will hit me. I like it. I'm like, where are the songs though? I was like, these songs just all blur together. Nothing stands out. And it's again, I think they feel like this is the formula. This is the tuning. This is the recording style. This is the gear they use. We got to do these vocal tones. Here's kind of like here's the riffing style they use. And it's like this cookie cutter, like, that's the best way I can say it. Like, yeah, goddamn cookie cutter. Like, we're going to make fucking, here's the recipe how to make goddamn Christmas sugar cookies. And you eat them, and yeah, it's a cookie. I mean, it's kind of fucking bland, to be honest with you. I've had a hell of a lot better fucking cookies. I mean, does it suck? No. Am I going to shut it off? No. Is it better than Blood Off Nord? Yeah. But I mean, am I going to buy it? No. Is it better than fucking Altar? Fuck no. Is it better than Gorefest Milos? Fuck no. Is it better than goddamn First Five Sinisters? Fucking fuck no. Is it better than Centurion? Fuck no. I mean, it's just like I go down the list all day. It's kind of like, why do I need this? That's the majority of the shit that's coming out death metal wise. And I honestly believe it's that Metal Funeral fucking thing. Again, just using that as an example. It's like, we have to sound like this. It's like, how about, okay, sound like that, but write good, catchy, memorable, kick ass fucking songs. Most of 95% of the bands say are not fucking doing that. It's background. You put it on background. What it is. Nothing stands out about it. Don't get me wrong. There's some fucking absolute jammers. Not saying there's none. Hill Division, maybe their goal was like, yeah, let's be like a Terrorizer band, and they capture that. But good, memorable songs on the first fucking listen. Like you walked away remembering a third of the album on the first fucking listen. Not I gotta drill this in my head bullshit. That's what most of it is. Or you put it on again, I forget it. And don't get me wrong, there's 90 shit that are offenders of that too. Said it a million times. Suffocation breeding the spawn. I like this. Production's great on that. That's the best goddamn part. That's a UG recording, brah. Get your fucking commercial poser ass somewhere else if you think otherwise. It's not the reason that album's not their best. It's because the songs are background. It's not very good songwriting. Effigy of the Forgotten, Human Waste, those had great song ratings. Pierce Within, the title track, that is a good written song. Despise the Sun has good written songs. Breeding the Spawn, the songs are not very good. Sounds good. Frank's voice is fucking good. It's true death metal, bro. It's played the right way, but it doesn't have memorable good songs. Every time I put it on, I've heard that album at least 15 times in my life. I own it. It's a new listen. Every time it's a fresh spin. Like, oh man, here's the new Shuffle album. So I'm not saying nothing from the 90s is guilty of that too. It just seems like a lot of candidates within the last minimally 10 years, a lot of them, background, just flat out background. Again, doesn't suck, not going to shut it off. I'll make it from song one to the end without turning it off. But it's like, I don't need this. This is a useless band we don't fucking need. That I would say that's why we're so oversaturated and there's too much shit to shift through and listen to because that's what it is. Too much fucking bullshit that it's like, we didn't even need this band to begin with. God damn it. Sorry, but just calling it like the fuck it is, goddamn it. But the God, let's get into the morning later, goddamn it.